Welcome to my views and news. Some news stories for you. First one is from Somaliland. Somaliland today officially accused Ethiopia that Ethiopian forces are on the ground in Lassanud supporting SSC fighters against Somaliland's. Firstly, viewers, Somaliland. Almost a month ago, clashes resumed in Lassanud, the Sul region of Somaliland. Somaliland, self-declared country in the Horn of Africa. Somalia, international community are of this view, of this position that Somaliland is part of Somalia. Not recognized by any country, any major powers of the world. We know that in Lassanud, SSC fighters are fighting Somaliland's military. Dulbahante tribal fighters, Garad's fighters, locals. They have managed to defend Lassanud. Fighting has now spread to nearby areas. Somaliland's forces, despite several offensives, could not take control of Lassanud. SSC fighters, their elders, in a statement, rejected rumors that they want independence, though there were some rumors being spread a few days ago. And there are some elements within SSC who support independence. A top Ethiopian delegation visited Somaliland 2 days ago. Delegation was led by General Muhammad, who is now working as head of Ethiopian military intelligence for Eastern Zone. He worked as head of Somali region special force in the past, Somali region of Ethiopia. He led the delegation, talks were held, but no solution could be found. Then this morning we heard that Ethiopia was planning to invite parties to Lassanud conflict for talks. And immediately after that, a briefing was held, a meeting of Somaliland's cabinet was held. Mustafe Cagjar, the president, chaired the meeting, and the cabinet issued some serious allegations against Somali region of Ethiopia. Somaliland today officially accused Ethiopia that Somali region of Ethiopia's special forces are in Lassanud. They are supporting SSC fighters against Mustafe of these Somaliland forces. The government, Somaliland government, accused Puntland and Somalia too. Somalia country, Puntland, its state, that Puntland forces, Somali region of Ethiopia special forces, and Somalia's forces are supporting SSC fighters. Somaliland is not saying that they're just helping, that these sides are helping. Somaliland says their troops are on the ground in Lassanud, troops from Somali region, from Puntland, which is border with Sul. And after that, we saw a statement from Somali region of Ethiopia, Mustafe Umar, the president, and Mustafe Umar's government rejected the claim of Somaliland's government. Somali region of Ethiopia says that there is no presence of its special forces in Somaliland in Lassanud. And Somaliland's government is leveling baseless allegations and accusations. This is an internal matter of Somaliland, which should resolve this matter without accusing neighbors. So now this conflict in Lassanud is spreading. It is spreading in terms of fighting. It is spreading in terms of involvement or alleged involvement of players. Ethiopia allegedly involved, Puntland allegedly involved, Mogadishu allegedly involved, Djibouti allegedly involved in support of Somaliland's government, Al-Shabaab allegedly backing SSC fighters. So everyone is involved, it seems, the way Somaliland's government is leveling accusation. But Somaliland's government is frustrated. It could not strike a decisive blow to SSC fighters despite several offensives. Somaliland's government could not take control of Lassanut. We know that international community is intervening. US is trying to play a mediatory role, EU as well, though pressure is there on Mustafe Cagjar's government because Britain has suspended military assistance for Somaliland's military. US is putting pressure to Mustafe Cagjar, does not know what to do because situation seems to be getting out of his control. So he is now accusing neighboring countries. Let's see what happens. Relative calm in Lassanut, so no large-scale fighting, but no ceasefire, no agreement. That is why I think a regional effort is needed now to put an end to this conflict. Otherwise, we could see this conflict spread and neighboring countries will be hit as well, like we're seeing. Hit in different forms, like we're seeing that tens of thousands of refugees from Somaliland have entered Ethiopia. Ethiopia is in the grip of crises, different crises already. Drought-related crises, then crisis in northern Ethiopia, and now these refugees from Somaliland, tens of thousands entering Ethiopia.